Hello, it's Dr. Dodo. I'm here with Miss Escher's cat, Stella. She is so excited. She actually, look, she swims in the air like a wild beast. Okay, she came over here because she heard me singing the song of the wild chickadee. This is the black-capped chickadee, our third bird in our challenge. Don't forget, if you find the most birds, Dr. DoDo will make a personalized visit to your humble abode with parental permission, and if that is something you would like. So, we've got the black cap chickadee. You know, the name once again, black cap, like it's wearing a little cap on its head. And then it has kind of a little black right here. That's why I wore my vest to blend in like the chickadee. And then if only I still had black hair, but unfortunately I've gone grey. Been grey since I was 15 years old, folks. I'm not kidding. That's when I got my first grey hair. Fun fact of Dr. Dodo. So, as we scroll down about the black chickadee, I love this bird call. It is beautiful. They have two main calls that you might hear while you're outside. I'd like to play them for you. So the first one is a song you're going to listen for. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Ready for it? Listen. We'll play it. Hey, sweetie. Did you say it there? Yeah, it's pretty. Okay. Now, the other one is kind of a call that, okay, it just stopped now, jeez. Oh, I had to click it again to get it to stop. So, the other one you might hear is typically a male that might be defending its territory, or maybe, just trying to go, it goes like this, it's like chickadee dee 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 dee. It's high pitched and it's kind of a low squawking. Chickadee dee 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 dee. Ready? Ready for it? Chickadee dee dee dee. Chickadee dee. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, now we've got to get stop, I say. Okay, thank you. Now, we are very lucky because if you look at our map of where these birds are located, all across North America, really. I mean, in the north here, obviously, if you live in Texas and Florida, too bad, so sad. But here in Wyoming, we get to see these lovely little creatures. Now, I want you to keep an eye out. These are quite small. So last week we did the robin. This is probably about half the size of a robin, but they're quite common around trees. You'll find them feeding. Sometimes they eat seeds. They might hold them because you've got to hold our snacks like Dr. Dodo does. But in the summer, they're going to be eating insects. They're going to get all full on the grubby grub worms until they basically engorge themselves and they're like, oh, I'm so full. None of us have ever done that, right? We never overeat, okay? Eggs, usually 6 to 8, sometimes more or fewer. I just want you to keep an eye out for these. Keep an eye out for the diet, which kind of call are they doing, and why. It's kind of interesting because the Audubon is saying they're seeing how this bird's range might change over time. So if we continue to see this climate change, as temperatures rise, then the range is going to have to change as well because the habitat is in a certain temperature. So it's quite interesting. If you'd like to look more at this, this bottom range might be lost and they might have to go up further north where it's a little bit cooler. So they might be seeing them more up further north here, fewer in the south than now. So go out, find yourself a black-capped chickadee, listen for the calls, take a picture, add it to the Padlet so that you might get to see Dr. Dodo and go on a bird hunt together. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.